Write a congruent statement for the triangle and justify how you know that they are congruent. So first thing that would be easy to do is to break these things up. So in this case though, since, well, let's break it up as well. So you can decide how you would like to see it. So all we're doing is taking this triangle, and now I'm going to take that same triangle, or sorry, the right triangle, and we're putting a little gap in between so we can see which triangles we're actually trying to compare. So what's given, and as we go we should write this down in our statement reason proof. So statement and reason proof is that what is given is that we know that angle x, this angle right here, so angle YXW, be a little bit more specific since there's more things to compare, is congruent to angle ZXW, reason given. And we know that angle YWX, so we'll notate that on our split triangles, angle YWX is congruent to angle ZWX. Congruent to angle ZWX. And notate that as well after rewriting. So far, all we did was make it into a statement reason chart, and we are doing this because in this way we are justifying how we know. So to get full points, we have to justify in our statement reason chart things that we already know as well. So now we know that we're trying to prove it using the 4 different things. So we have side, 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 angle, side, angle, angle, side, and angle, side, angle. And remember that if you're spelling bad words, that this is not one of them that we can use. Same thing as if you did it backwards. If I even can read it backwards as a bad word, this is not a choice. Alright, so now that we know that we have 2 things are given, we need to prove the third and then say why the triangles are congruent. So we see that this side here is shared on both triangles, so we know that this side is congruent to this side. So I'm going to label it as segment WX is congruent to segment XW, just reverse the letters. And this is because of the, not the reflective property, but the reflexive property. And now we have our easy task of saying if it's a side or an angle. So ask yourself, side or angle? Angle. Side or angle? Side. Angle or side or angle? Angle. So read it clockwise or counterclockwise and you get angle, side, angle. So we know that it's angle, side, angle tells me that triangle YWX is congruent to triangle ZWX. And make sure that the letters line up to where you're talking about the corresponding angle. So I had YWX and ZW, and they all hit the same angles in the same order. And then we are done.